High up in the misty mountains, in a poor remote village, lived two humble farmers, Páo and Tòng. They spent their days working on steep terraced fields, sowing seeds, and surviving day by day. Life was tough. Some days they had food, some days they didn't, but they never complained. One full moon night, while they were sitting beside a warm coal stove, a deep, gentle voice echoed from the mountain peak. It was the mountain spirit. "My children," the spirit asked, "if you could live another life, who would you wish to become?" Páo stared into the fire and said, "I've worked hard my whole life and received so little. People just take advantage of my kindness. If I could live again, I want to be someone who only receives, someone others take care of. I don't want to give anymore." The spirit nodded. "As you wish." Then it was Tong's turn. He smiled kindly and said, "I'm not wealthy, but I've never let anyone leave my home hungry. If I had another life, I would want to help even more people. I want to live in a way that no one ever walks away disappointed." Again, the spirit nodded. "As you wish." Years passed. Páo was reborn, but this time as an old beggar crouched under the roof of a rural market. His eyes were sunken, and in his hand was a torn hat. Each meal was a long wait. He no longer had the strength to give. Only hunger and loneliness remained. Tòng, however, was reborn as the head of a farming cooperative in the Highlands. He didn't keep wealth for himself. Instead, he opened his grain storage to help the villagers during poor harvests and built schools so children wouldn't have to cross rivers to learn. At his home, anyone could knock on the door for food or warm clothes. No one left empty-handed. One day, a frail old beggar came asking for food. It was Páo. They didn't recognize each other, but when Tòng looked into the man's tired eyes, something in his heart stirred. "Come in," he said gently. "No one goes hungry in my house." Páo ate in silence, the warm meal bringing tears to his eyes. In that moment, he understood. True wealth isn't about how much you receive, it's about what you're willing to give. From that day on, he stopped begging. He chose to live again, not by taking, but by giving, even if it was just a pumpkin or a sweet potato. Because life works this way. What you choose is what you become, just in a different form. So live like the last fire on a cold night, warm enough to comfort others, and bright enough to light your own way.